everybody, it's me, Jennifer Peters again, coming to you from Langley, British Columbia. And as you can tell, it is a beautiful day. And I really wanted to take advantage of this weather and get outside and do some gardening, go for a run. The kids have been playing baseball and having a great time outside. So this has been an awesome day. But it's almost dinner time, so it's time for me to get in the kitchen. Good thing that today's dinner is only going to take a few minutes at all, so let's go. So this is week 3 of the Real Women of Philadelphia contest, and I'm so excited to be sharing yet another recipe with you using Philadelphia cream cheese. So welcome back inside. I just finished taking a couple minutes to quickly clean myself up because I was kind of getting dirty out in the garden. And I also took a couple minutes to prep some of our ingredients for our fabulous dish that we're about to make. We are making creamy curry coconut shrimp. Doesn't that sound so great? And perfect for a day like today. It's a really nice day, so we want some really nice light flavors and nothing too rich or too heavy, but this is a perfect cream sauce that won't sit so heavy in your stomach. We are using 454 grams of just raw shrimp, big jumbo shrimp. They look just great. I'm so excited to be using these today. And also I have already been soaking 1 package of rice noodles. So just by soaking them just like that, that's going to soften them. Then we'll add them to our stir fry at the very end. So look, already no cooking at all, aside from a little bit of chopping, but we're going to be ready in just minutes here, which is kind of hard to believe that we're going to be having such a flavorful dinner without hardly any effort. Okay, so first up, I'm going to be taking and combining together 3/4 of a cup of coconut milk. And I've chosen light coconut milk today because I thought, well, we're going to cut back a little bit of the fat if we can, because I always like to do that ever so often if I can do that. And likewise, already today we are making our creaminess, rich creaminess, using light Philadelphia cream cheese. And how perfect is that, that we're going to take a great ingredient like cream cheese, but less the fat right there. So light Philadelphia cream cheese, and we're using 4 ounces. We're going to be adding that at the end though. But to my coconut milk, I am also adding some salt, some pepper, and 1 tablespoon of fish sauce. Now, fish sauce, if you're not familiar with this ingredient, it smells horrible. It's a really, really stinky smell to fish sauce. It's actually fermented fish that they use to make this sauce. If you don't have this and you're not really wanting to go out and buy this, or you're looking for something to substitute, you can use just some soy sauce. It has the same salt content as soy sauce, and maybe a little bit of Worcestershire sauce. You could stick a little bit of that in there too, and that's a good substitute that will kind of carry out somewhat similar flavors as fish sauce. So I've used 1 tablespoon of that. This is 2 teaspoons of curry powder, of course, to get our wonderful curry flavor. 1 teaspoon of brown sugar for that little bit of sweet. And I'm just going to whisk that up, just as so. I'm just going to let that sit for just a couple minutes while I explain to you what else I have here. I also have 3 green onions chopped, and this is 1 red pepper finely chopped, and about 1/3 of a cup of cilantro. Again, all these wonderful fresh flavors that are all going into my shrimp. So pouring this over top, I am going to be marinating for only a couple minutes this shrimp mixture and tossing it all together before it goes on the stove. Just as so. Alright, so I'll just stir to combine this. Look at how colorful and flavorful it looks already. This is going to be just super. Alright, so I'm going to set this aside, and I'm going to get my pan all heated on the stove. So now that my shrimp mixture has been sitting for a few minutes, let some of those flavors combine. I'm just going to stick this in my heated frying pan over medium-high heat. And we're going to let this, stirring occasionally, sit here for, it only takes about 5 to 7 minutes for these shrimp to cook, which again, just really says that this dinner just takes minutes at all, which is so exciting. So just keep an eye on it. We're just going to be stirring it till those shrimp get all pink and cook through. And for the last maybe 2 or 3 minutes, add your cream cheese, which I'll show you when I'm at that point so that we can get that cream through it. Okay, so as you can see, these shrimp are turning this beautiful shade of pink, which is exactly what we want so that we know that they're cooking just right. Okay, so I'm going to take my 4 ounces of Philadelphia cream cheese right now. I've kind of broken it up into kind of cubes a little bit just to evenly disperse the cream cheese and get it to melt throughout all of this great cream sauce. So I'm just, as those shrimp are cooking, I'm just going to be stirring and getting my cream cheese all cooked into this mixture. It's going to be great. And this is just coming together so nicely. If you can see, the cream cheese is melted throughout this great sauce, and the shrimp are just looking absolutely lovely. It's almost done. Okay, so I got a little bit impatient waiting for my noodles to be soaking. So what I decided to do was throw some boiling water over them just to soften them a little bit faster, because my shrimp were ready in minutes. So make sure that you read your package of your rice noodles to see the cooking time or the soaking time, to see how long that's going to take. Because my shrimp were ready in seconds flat, or minutes I should say, and this dinner is done. So I know that my family is hungry and we are ready to eat. So I'm going to stir this to combine it with all these great noodles, with all that great creamy sauce and shrimp. And I'm going to plate it up and I'll show you what it looks like. Alright, so here we are in minutes flat. We have completed our dish of creamy coconut curry shrimp tossed with rice noodles, and it looks just absolutely fabulous. And you know, I am a true believer that cooking doesn't need to take hours. It doesn't need to be stressful and hard. That with a few basic ingredients, we can come up with something really flavorful and fabulous. I also really try to make a really great effort of meal planning. If you kind of think ahead, you know, maybe even if you check your flyers to see what's on sale at your local grocery store, which is what I do, and try to think ahead and plan these meals maybe around the sales of whatever kind of meats are on sale that week or whatever, then I like to create these meal plans that will help me through the week so that I can come up with these great dishes in minutes that are simple and easy and convenient for all of our busy lifestyles and still don't lack in flavor. So, and in doing this, I know that it's very convenient to be prepared and have those ingredients on hand, which is what I always try to do. So a little note to self, meal planning works magic. I love doing it. So try it at home. All right, so I've garnished this with some toasted coconut, which over medium heat on a frying pan took only minutes. So I did that, so that's an option to you. And I've also garnished it with some fresh cilantro, which is just perfect. And I plated myself a little plate here, which I'll sprinkle on the cilantro and the coconut, which is going to be great with that coconut sauce, so good. And I'm going to squeeze over a lime to get those flavors just right. Alright, my kids are trying to sneak into the video, but I'm going to keep them from doing that while I quickly test a quick bite and let you know how good this dinner really is. Oh, fresh and delicious. I know you're going to love this. I know your family's going to love this, because I know my kids are just pouncing at this meal and ready to give it a try. I hope you tried it at home too. Thanks, everybody. Okay, one quick last look at this great creamy coconut curry shrimp. Looks absolutely fabulous and so creamy because of that fabulous Philadelphia cream cheese mixed with those big jumbo shrimp. Looks great. Hope you try it at home.